Aaron with the Welty Environmental Center. Today I thought we might do a super fun craft and make a jigsaw puzzle. A jigsaw puzzle has small pieces that you put together to make a larger picture. Now, to do our craft today, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need glue, a pencil, some scissors, a piece of cardboard. So you might have gotten some packages in the mail recently, so maybe you saved some of those cardboard boxes. Let's turn it into a jigsaw puzzle. And some nature magazines. Now, if you don't have nature magazines, that's okay. Maybe you have some other magazines or some newspaper. Those will make great puzzles too. Just make sure that you have permission to cut up those magazines. All right, I'm going to meet you at our crafting table, and we're going to put together a jigsaw puzzle. Welcome to the crafting table. The first step in making our jigsaw puzzle is to pick out some nature images that we think would make a good puzzle. Well, I really like just the cover of this magazine right here. So I'm going to use this entire page. So I'm going to just rip it out here, and we're going to use this page as our puzzle. Now, you could make a collage with a lot of little pieces or that you cut out, or you can just take a big piece that you like this one. Now, what I've noticed, though, is that it's a little bit bigger than my piece of cardboard. And I really don't need the name of the magazine as part of my puzzle. So I'm going to crease the top there, and I'm going to cut off the top. The next part, though, is that I'm going to glue my image onto my cardboard. When applying the glue to the back of your image, you want to make sure that you get glue on the back of all of your image. Remember, you're going to be cutting this into smaller pieces, and so if you miss some glue on the back of your image, you might have some of it fall off of your puzzle pieces. So you really want to make sure that you get glue on all of the back of your image before flipping it over and applying it. So you can either use, Elmer's school glue, or I really like to use glue sticks. So once you get enough glue on the back, you select a spot to put your image. And another reason why I really like glue sticks is that you can kind of use them like rolling pins to make sure that your image gets adhered to your cardboard. Okay. The next step, after you have your image nice and glued down to your cardboard, is that you want to flip it over. And on the back, you're going to draw the pieces. But before I can do that, I realize that I need to trim down my cardboard to the size of the image. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut down my cardboard. There we go. I've trimmed my cardboard down to the size of my image. And it feels like it is nice and adhered to the cardboard. So my next step would be to make piece shapes on the back. So flip over your cardboard and take your pencil and draw the shapes on the back. And it really doesn't matter how your shapes are drawn, as long as you draw some shapes on the back. Now, you can make this as complicated or as simple as you'd like. As you can see, the types of shapes that you use for your jigsaw puzzle are really up to your imagination. Don't worry about making them perfect like you would find at a store. Just make them fun and make sure that they interconnect. Once you have your shapes drawn on the back, then you need to cut them out. One thing that I learned while attempting to cut out my puzzle is that you want to keep your puzzle pieces super simple. I started out by trying to make complicated interlocking pieces that looked like this. Well, there's a reason why you use a jigsaw to make puzzles. So scissors are not the greatest tool for that. So I started out with puzzle pieces that looked like this and ended up with puzzle pieces that looked more like this. So now that I have my puzzle all cut apart, what's left for me to do is try putting it back together. There's my head. And there you have it, folks. My last piece going into my very own homemade puzzle. Okay, there it is. My advice to you is to keep your puzzle shapes simple. Simpler than even what I have here. All right, I hope that you had a great time learning how to make your own jigsaw puzzle, and I hope that you give this a shot because it can be super fun and make an excellent homemade gift. All right, I'll see you next time.